Hi folks, Peter here. Today it's time to dive into the Kawasaki ER-5 that I bought last week. And although it's windy today, you cannot see that, but you have to trust me, it is. And I will take the Honda here instead of wasting gas in the Passat, so I will ship it outside of here and I will report back on when we will be at the big shop. So let's go. Alright, I made it. So let's take a look at the Kawasaki here. What we've got here is 2000-ish Kawasaki ER-5. It's a 2-cylinder 4-stroke and this bike was sold to me for repair or parts. I bought it at Austria last week, and let me show you the extent of the damage on this motorcycle. The only visible damage is right here. I don't know how well you can see that, but we have a crack in the frame right here. Somebody welded it before, and the crack just shifted, I guess, because the weld is not right on top of the crack. So I guess they welded it and the crack shifted to the side, and at that point they gave up on it and sold it to me for parts or repair. This bike was taken a good care of it. We have brand new tires up front. The front brake disc, brake rotor is almost new. The pads are almost new too. The gauges are not cracked up, although this bike was definitely crashed. Maybe the frame was repaired and now there is a tension on this bar right here and it's cracking. I don't know, I'm not a metallurgist, I'm not the frame guy. I'm just a simple dismantler. We have an exhaust which is scratched all the way, but that's normal. These bikes, you can ride on these bikes from the age of 18, so, and the 18-year-old is not better than the 16-year-old is. So we have aftermarket clear tail light, aftermarket turn signals. It should run, although we have no fuel, so we cannot test it. We have power to the motorcycle. It cranks. Although it sounds one of the cylinders may be on the low side. And here we have the rest of the parts for this bike. This is for the KTM, this is for the bike. KTM is here, bike is here. And you can see, hopefully, I don't know, maybe you can see how this paint is not orange peel. This is not orange peel, this is more like grainy stuff. Like it has some grains in it, so it was definitely repainted, and I don't see any repairs to the bottom, so maybe the damage was just cosmetical and they just repaired it. These plastics don't look to be half badly painted, although I don't know. The paint is much better than this. You cannot see that on the camera, but my eye can pick that up. So the first thing we will do with this bike, we will take off the carburetors. The previous owner already undid all the plastics, tank, seat, airbox, all that stuff. So we have a couple screws to undo, and then I will take them back to a small shop and we will soak them into the ultrasonic cleaner, and we will see how the bike will run after reassembly. That was 6 minutes of me rambling about this bike. My God, my videos have to be boring to watch. But I'm thankful for all of you who do watch my videos. I want to say thank you again for all the likes and views, and especially the new subscribers. And I hope you're having a good time watching me wrenching on these motorcycles and cars, of course, but the cars are a little bit troubling right now, because we have to finish the Peugeot, and then I looked at the Copart, and the auctions are revealed up to the middle of the next month, and there is no car that I'm interested in. Or I should say, I'm interested in a lot of cars, but the cars are not interested in me. The cars are highly damaged, or they are very expensive and I cannot afford them. So that's that. I will have to live with it, I guess. The carburetors took off before, because I discovered that the clamps here on the intakes are already loosened. So I have to undo just the two 10 mils right here. And I've got a phone call, right? Hold on. Where were I? I think unscrewing these cables. But I don't know what story I was telling you. If I was telling you any story. Well, oh yeah, about the Copart. The Copart is no-go for me. At least a month. It's unfortunate, but I do Copart, as I said, just for fun. So I'm looking for some fun cars or cheap cars that I can flip for some profit, and I don't have to have a lot of money into them. So that's the kind of cars I'm looking for, and there are a lot of expensive ones at this moment, so they are not for me. I can't afford cars like that. But in the upcoming months we will have to do an honest look at my 2005 Passat, because the Passat have a lot of issues, especially with the electronics. And hold on, I will get pliers. Yeah, it's peeing gasoline. Don't pee on me. Don't do it again. Pliers. And yeah, the Passat. We will we will have to take an honest look at that car, because it needs new EGR valve. That's like 250 bucks. It needs new rear caliper, and now it's being coolant. It's rusty water. Let me get some buckets. You stay here and don't spill over. Spill here. And now you don't want to spill. That's my luck. When I get buckets or anything like that, those things stop to leak. So back to the Passat, and it's leaking again. Don't do that. No. And I made a mess again, as usual. Are you done? I think he's done. And the EGR valve is bad. The rear caliper is due. At least the ECU says it's seized, but that caliper was renewed 2 years ago, and it cost me 500 bucks to renew that sensor last time, and I don't want to invest another 1,000 or more bucks into that car to make it past an inspection. So I don't know what I will do with that car yet. We will have to decide, and I hope you guys will help me decide what to do with that car. If I should buy something newer from Copart, something wrecked, and rebuild it here on the channel, and then drive it. What I thought I can do, I thought I can sell my vehicle and I can buy a cheap beater, something for, I don't know, 500 bucks, and use it as a beater to drive to the shop and pick up parcels and things like that. And we can buy something from Copart and rebuild it, list it for sale, drive it, enjoy it, and sell it. That's my thought. I don't know what you will thought about that, but let me know down in the comments. And the Passat also have a problem with high beams, and and also the traction control light just came on, and the traction control doesn't work. So, and the traction control is also connected with the 4x4 system, so that doesn't work either. The corrosion. The trunk lid is corroded. The bottom of the door is starting to corrode. The left fender is corroded. And what else? I think that's it. Last winter, the winter of 2017, I spent more than 1,000 bucks to get it ready for the inspection, and the price of the car is 4,000 in good state. In the state I have it in, it's like 2,000, I guess. So I don't know if it's worth another 1,000 this winter. I don't know. Also, I don't have summer tires, so I will have to buy a set of summer tires and rims. I don't know, we will have to do something about that. I thought that I can drive the Peugeot through the summer here, try to polish a third and sell the Passat for what it's worth right now and look for project co-part. So, but enough of that, we will cover that in a single video. I talk in this video like, let me look. 9 minutes. It's 13 minutes or so of me talking. So we have the carburetors out of the motorcycle, and we will drive back to the little shop, put them into the ultrasonic cleaner and try to start this bike again. As you can see, we have a lot of rotten fuel inside, so let's go home.